Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you what's in my work bag. So my work bag now, which I've been at a new job for a few months now, it's a lot different from my previous work bag. So I take a Michael Kors tote bag with me because when you flip it around, it looks just like a normal tote bag, and it is pretty simple. And the reason why I like simple, because at this job, when I walk into the office, everyone is very casual. I am in a higher position and I don't want to come across showy, as if I have all of these nice things, as if I'm paid so much higher than everyone else. I just don't like to kind of present that. In my former role, everyone came into the firm with designer luxury handbags and it was a little bit more comfortable. But I remember going out for dinner one time with a lot of my colleagues, and one of them made a comment about how someone had just bought a new car, and he said, "Oh, I guess we pay him too much money." And I was like, whoa, don't agree with that at all. Like, you shouldn't be ashamed of what you spend your money on. If you work hard, you know, and you deserve the pay that you get, I don't see why there should be a problem. But just in this particular role, I've noticed that there have been some issues regarding money with some of my colleagues, some of the people that report to me. There's always some kind of conversation regarding money, so I don't want to come off very flashy or anything like that. So that being said, let us dive in. Sometimes you do need to just read your audience in determining what you should wear for a work bag. I absolutely love designer luxury bags, but there is definitely time and a place. Certain environments just, I mean, you do you at the end of the day. So first thing is first, I have my Michael Kors wallet, and I like this. This is something that my partner got for me because I can just pull it out and run out with this. If I'm going for a work lunch or a work dinner and I don't want to take the entire tote bag with me, I can just run out with this, and it has everything that I need, all my cards and everything. So that is great. I also have a bottle of water, which actually I do get a lot of comments from people. "Oh, you have such fancy water." What can I say? I'm a fancy person, but try and dial it down when I can. But it's good to stay hydrated. I do actually end up reusing these bottles as much as possible. But I have my work laptop. How exciting. So that I take with me. I mostly work in the office at this job, but occasionally I do work from home. So I do have that with me. I have pretty typical notebooks and everything. I have two different ones because one, I have a team that reports to me, so I like to kind of keep all of their information on one notebook and all of my kind of normal job and tasks and everything in another notebook, just to kind of keep things separate and kind of keep my tasks aligned on what I have to do for each member of my team. I have a Panda planner. So I love this. I used to have the smaller one, but I wanted to venture out and get the larger one. But I kind of regret getting the bigger one because it takes up so much space. But I thought I wanted more room to write things down and open up to where I don't have too much going on. Yeah, this is kind of an older thing, but it has like the months, has the week, so you can plan out everything by a week. And as well as something that I actually mainly got this for was for being able to write out the days, and it has kind of the time blocks, which I like because I do end up having a lot of meetings during the day, so I like to be able to prioritize, write my tasks, have the hours in the day mapped out. And something I love about this is that it also has what you're grateful for, what your goals are, and everything, and like a daily affirmation. So I'm a big fan of kind of law of attraction, living in a state of gratitude and appreciation. and things that you're excited about and everything, focusing, exercise. So I absolutely love that about this. I do find that helps me stay very organized. I love to be organized. So that being said, I actually also color coordinate things every day. So I have like my systems for anything that I have to do that has financials. I have a green pen, and I have like a million different pens to coordinate for the colors. So I also have a pack of gum. I actually don't like bringing gum to work. I normally have Tic Tacs, but I ran out of Tic Tacs and I was in a hurry, so I grabbed my partner's gum. He buys gum in bulk, so I stole some from him. The reason why I like Tic Tacs is because when I'm running into a meeting and I'm kind of off guard about it, I want to throw some Tic Tacs, because when I'm meeting people, shaking their hands, I don't want to have some nasty breath, but I also don't want to be rude chewing gum. And then when you're in a meeting, you can't really spit out gum when you're like already in the meeting and everyone's watching you and things like that. So definitely stay away from that. I have my mini note things, so it's kind of easy to quickly take with you to jot things down without having to really bring a huge notebook or anything, because you never know. I do have my work cell phone as well as my personal cell phone. I have deodorant because you never know when you're, at the end of the day and you're like thrown into a meeting, conference or something, you don't want to smell and just quickly put it on. People in my office are very sensitive to perfume, so I do just try to keep it neutral, just not be smelly, but not overdo it. Do wear perfume, but I like to spray it in the morning, not kind of overpower at work, because by the time I get to work it's a little bit more subtle. So I have a lot of younger siblings, and for Halloween I made sure that they got me Butterfingers. So they got me this huge bag filled with Butterfingers, and I ate like most of it. So I bring that with me to kind of snack on throughout the day. It's great. And speaking of snacks, I also take this with me because it comes with a spoon, and it's those like tuna fish packets that are flavored, and it has a spoon, so it's so mean to have to go. Kind of a nice little snack to kind of fill you up with a little bit of protein. And I also have these stones that I take with me because I'm very into energy stones and that sort of thing. So I do have these with me. This is Tiger's Eye, and I think this is Dragon Stone something. This one, these two were a gift. This I actually found, so I'm not sure what it is, but I thought it was pretty. These were a gift from my stepmom for my birthday, and I like to keep them with me. They're supposed to be good for success in business and things like that, so I like to take that with me. I also have some hand lotion. I like to have nice soft hands. I'm shaking hands a lot for what I do, so I don't have those rough alligator hands, but hey, it is what it is. More pens all over the place. Crazy. Some feminine products, but I'm sure you don't really need to see those. Hand sanitizer, because I hate touching cash in other people's hands and anything like that and not being able to sanitize. It's always the time that I don't sanitize that I end up getting sick after I shake someone's hand. So I always have hand sanitizer with me at all times. I also have an extra hair elastic because you never know when you're going to need it. And other than those feminine products, that's almost it. Oh, I do actually have some chapstick. I have an issue when it comes to my lips being wicked dry, especially meetings, talking too much, anything like that. I get the white, chapped, nasty lips, so I like to have chapstick with me, just in case. I actually don't even feel like it helps sometimes, but it is what it is. So that is what is in my work bag. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed or found this somewhat entertaining. So what's in your work bag? I'd love to see or hear about what anyone else has going on in their bag, so feel free to share. All right, bye.